Okay, back at Gino's. I'm gonna be jigging up Dan's brother's box here. Feel it in here, and I'm gonna tighten this up. This is the adjustment nut here on the third and fourth. I always start with third and fourth first. I tighten that a little bit. I don't want to go too tight right now. These daggone new synchronizers, they drag until they get broke in. It's dragging a little bit, but I might gonna loosen that up a little bit. I have to get it back here. And I have to bring that fork a little bit farther forward. And I'll tighten that again. That's just a nasty place in there. Yeah, that's much better. Yeah. Little play there. Little play there. That's what we want. Now we'll go to first, which is out of kilter, of course. And we'll get that figured out here too. And we're going to peel that a little bit. That feels pretty good there. And then we'll go back. Well, we'll just do it this way. That second gear. Wait a minute. Nope, that's not right. This has to be, to me, this has to be flush like that. And now, we'll adjust that. Tighten it down again. And then we'll go back here. That feels good. I mean, that goes the whole way in. I'd like to just have a little bit more if I can, but we'll see. Sometimes these things will work with you, and other times they won't. Somebody gets them and they say, well, on the coast side it's coming out of gear. And what happens is, yeah, it has some play there. It has play there. That's what I want, play on both sides a little bit. It's just getting it right. Now we'll go to reverse. And we'll set that where the slider is. I gotta get my light here. That's good. And I never tighten this down here until I get the slider adjusted where I want it for reverse. And then I tighten this down. And then I tighten the little nut here. And I want to go back, tighten third, tighter. I check everything a couple times, because if you don't, that's just the way it is. Now see, the synchronizers are locking up, but once you put, there it is, once you put it in the car, they break loose. It's nice and free now. And this jig here, I get, like here, I get it down on there, it won't turn, so that's probably what it was, this crank handle. But it's nice and free. That's done as far as I'm concerned. And it should work fine. And I'm going to replace this jig. This is probably the last one. I put this on here so it presses the pinion bearing into the slot so it doesn't turn the bearing in there, and you can get the spanner nut off and on. And then when I get it in and get it tight, then I'll loosen it up. So I'm going to cut myself another jig. I do it for everybody else, and this thing is set up so many, I'm going to retire it. Now, it still works. It does okay. And you just got to know how to do it. And that's the story with that. And now it'll be time to set the preload on here. Before I do anything else, I'll get the carrier out and then do my shim adjusting. As you see, whereas here I got shims, here I got shims, and I got shims over there, and IRS shims, I got plenty there, and I got plenty here. So I'm in pretty good shape for right now anyhow. Buy those shims. People wonder why you charge what you do. The bearings for the main shaft now is $170, if not more. That's a big bearing like that takes. The other one is over $100 for the 4-bolt. To buy these shims, they're $10, $20 a piece. Synchronizers are $14 or $15 or $16 now. Spider gears are over $10. I mean, this stuff's getting out of this world, because people have to do new stuff now. So I'll be back for more later from Tino's VW Transaxle Performance. I guess I should say it that way.